You won't put down. Grab the House of Lazenberry series by author Daniel Webb. Since his controversial interview at the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, the books can't stay on the shelf. Grab the series, The House of Lazenberry, The House of Lazenberry 1970H, and The House of Lazenberry, A Time in the Hill. Link in the description box.
Why haven't y'all tried miracle food yet?
Miracle food.
Mega food.
Miracle food.
Miracle food.
Miracle food.
Miracle food.
Miracle food.
Miracle food.
Please support your Black businesses and support your health. This is a tool to genuinely heal people. It's through the roof. I feel like I'm low-key levitating in this bitch.
People, Coolio yesterday said they deserve to, not deserve to go down, but he said it's pretty much their fault that they got locked up. Young Thug and Gunna. Now, two different things happened over the last couple of days with those two. Three different things. One, Gunna was denied bond, but it was also a lady, a nurse, who was caught trying to smuggle drugs into jail for Gunna. Now, she was caught, with cocaine and marijuana. She was trying to get it in there. She got caught or whatever. And probably one of the laundry list of reasons why they actually denied his bond once again yesterday. So let's talk about that, and then we'll talk about the incident that happened with Young Thug. So how do you feel about that situation?
These brothers are done.
Cook these niggas.
These brothers are finished. He looks like he's dependent on something, and he looks like he's struggling behind bars right now. And reality is smacking him across the face day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, second by second. And you want to say freedom, you want to say free this and all that, but God damn it, I didn't put you in that situation.
Right.
I didn't make you go ahead and make these boss decisions to take people's lives and be put hours and hours worth of phone taps and all this. Nobody asked you to do this. We bought your records. We supported you during Young Thug's times when he was dealing with drugs or dealing with law enforcement, whatever the case may be. We stuck up for the motherfucker saying, yo, we want to see you not do this. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the years, y'all can fucking attest to it and look at the track record, look at the receipts. We've done this a million times. Now you put yourself in a situation where you did not know how to separate the music from the street shit, and now the street shit done caught up and sucked away all your music, and you got nobody to blame but yourself.
Yeah, and that's a harsh reality you got to deal with each and every day. You get to sit in that cell and rot away. You get to deal with that, and hopefully, you're in there and you're really trying to get your mind right, making those mistakes. Any guy's going to tell you this that's been in there for a long time, that first of all, they regret what they did and they wish they never did it. And I'm not saying they should be locked away for life, even though the state of Georgia is trying to put them away.
Yeah, I don't think they deserve that.
Right, for life. But it's just like, it goes to show you that you got to think before you make decisions, man. That's the most important thing here. You need to think. Don't act out. I know it's hard as hell, but don't act out of emotion, because a decision that you create in 30 seconds could affect you for the rest of your life or the next 30 years. So this is the message that needs to go out. And this is the youth need to see this and really look at this and say, okay, this is it's the other side of the Percocets, the money, the drugs, and the women, and the partying and all that. Fuck is texting me, right? But this is the other side that they don't tell you about, the side that's not glamorous. The dudes look like he's struggling in there, done cut his hair off. These dudes just crying. These dudes just hurt behind bars. And the guilty, the innocent thing, we got to wait for all that, but they got them in there for something. I don't see many people, it's probably some, but I don't see many people that's in prison for nothing.
Yeah.
I don't see it, or jail for nothing, right? They got evidence, they got wiretaps, and they're looking to fry these dudes. Now, should they have their time in court and have their time to present their evidence, and they can defend themselves, but I think these dudes is finished. I'm sorry. I think they finished.
And it ain't by no stretch of the imagination wishing or hoping they're finished. We don't get mad if they get found innocent and get released tomorrow. Good for them. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody want to see somebody sitting behind bars for the rest of their life. But if you make your fucking bed, you must land it. Not us, not your parents, nobody else. You must land that shit. And Young Thug in particular, it drives me crazy because he ain't no baby. This ain't just his first go around in the game and he's in between streets and trying to make it and needs to sell that one more pack to eat. No, he is established, he is made, and you, for some weird reason, was not capable of separating the business from the street shit. And now you're crying about it. It sucks. It's unfortunate, but let it be a lesson learned to all of his fans and the people that follow him and think he's the greatest and the best of all times. Follow his music. Don't follow his path, because your ass will be sitting there with him.
Yeah,
nobody want to see that. But
I don't know if you've seen this story. Another story. You got rappers now being taken down also for the RICO, Young Thug, Gunna. There was a movement by Kevin Lyles that sprung a couple of weeks ago for rappers' lyrics not to be used against them in court and in trial. What's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that is this: if you did something wrong that could get you time or can get you locked up, don't fucking rap about it.
Right? Yeah.
What the fuck? I mean, that shit don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Especially you giving full details on some shit that you did. That shit don't make no sense to me. And you know, with Young Thug and them, bro, how long ago did we find out you don't talk on the phone about what you do? Especially if you're doing crime.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers got hours and hours of conversation, of tape conversation, of them talking about shit that they did, bro. And that shit don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense, bro. Where these niggas OGs at?
Right.
Where's these niggas parents? Where's these niggas uncles? Where ain't nobody teaching. I mean, you can't teach a motherfucker something if they don't want to learn, first of all. Mm-hmm. But you know, I think you know, when you get in the game and you get a certain amount of money, you know, motherfuckers need to go to school. Motherfuckers need to go back to street school.
Right.
Maybe you know what? Maybe that's something we could do, bro. Maybe that's something we could do together. We can get a street school and teach these dumbass niggas about how to conduct themselves when they get some money.
Yeah.
Would you say it's ultimately their fault why they're in this situation, man?
I think so.
Man.
Let me ask you this. My bad.
Now, hold on.
Yep.
Did they get set up? Hell yeah, they got set up. Did they? Is the shit unfair? Yeah, it's unfair. But at the same time, they did it to themselves.
So with that said, we all know that, right? Is Kevin Lyles asking to protect black art or protect his bottom line and his bottom dollar?
A little bit of both, I would say.
Yeah.
A little bit of both. But you know, listen, it is what it is, man. And you know, like I said, Kevin should have helped, should have been, you know, educating these young brothers better, man. I think somebody need to educate these motherfuckers, man. I mean, I've often seen some of the younger cats that I thought was out there moving wrong, and I so bad I want to go up and say something to them, say, listen, man, let me talk to you for a minute, but I don't do it because motherfucker might disrespect me or something, and then they gonna have beef. I'm gonna have beef with them. They're gonna have beef with me, and I'm not playing with these niggas.
Right.
So I mind my business and keep it pushing. But now with y'all saying what y'all said and me thinking like I'm thinking now, it's time for us to stop minding our business. And somebody got to do something, bro. Somebody got to do something about something, or nothing ain't gonna never happen. I've said that shit over the years many times, bro. We can't continue to be quiet. It's a lot of shit that's going on right now that motherfuckers are scared to speak about, and they scared to speak out.